Hey, hey, Benzo community. This is my first live. Instead of watching videos to learn how to do it, I just thought, you know what, just gonna dive right in. um, didn't tell anybody it was going live, so don't know if anybody will pop in or not. And I just thought I'm gonna try to learn how to interact with the community. I've been starting to post more videos, and I'm just really wanting to hear from you all what kind of videos that you need, what kind of information that you need. So I know that I'm going to start um, scheduling some lives so more people will, or people, not more, but people will know that I'm here and that you can ask some questions. But I just wanted to see how to do it. Just need to learn. Let's see. Need my computer glasses. Need to learn how to look with the all the comments and whatnot. So I see there are a few of you here, and if you've got any questions, I'll see if I can read. But as I said, this is just a test. I have no idea how to go live. Oh, there's my microphone and the camera. Uh, but like I said, I just thought, what the heck? I'm just going to dive in. That's the best way to learn, right? Best way to learn. But if anybody's here and you've got a question about benzo withdrawal, I'll take a few minutes to answer. So I don't have my right glasses on, so I'm going to have to peer over here to read the comments. But I'd be happy to answer a few questions for you all, because I know how it is going through benzo withdrawal. Man, it's a challenge, right? So let's see. Married with crypto. Hi, been watching you the past 2 weeks. It's helpful a ton. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Yeah, I went through it. I started tapering October 2010, and of course was given really bad information because the doctors are so uneducated. They're not bad people. You just don't know what you don't know. And I got off half of my entire dose that had been on, for forever, it seemed, in 8 days. And it was really, truly hard. So I'm glad that I can help people navigate this time in their life. And I do want to remind everybody it is just a season. We really, truly do get well. I promise. You are safe and you are healing and you are going to get well. But I'm glad that my videos have helped. I've learned a lot. Uh, I've talked to thousands of people, so I try to stay on top of all the, latest anecdotal evidence that we have in the community. I stay in touch with Dee Foster, who, of course, if you don't know Dee, he's got a great podcast, and his website is easinganxiety.com, and he's involved with a whole bunch of doctors doing research. And some of those links that are on the letter to the doctor video that I put out came from him. So I've talked to thousands of people. I've lived this experience myself, and I'm utilizing all of my credentials, my education, my PhD, and whatnot, or PsyD, my doctorate. Um, but I'm just gathering so much information from the community too to hopefully pass it on and help. So sorry that I gotta I gotta get my face right up against the camera. I apologize. Let me just be able to see here because I really want to answer you guys. And I have to learn. Let's see, close that. Okay, there we go. Well, let me scroll up and down. Okay. Yes, ma'am, you're so sweet. I have a question. I'm down to 5 milligrams from 3. Oh, to point 0.5, sorry. So, yep, but been interesting to say. Been on 4 to 6 years. Okay. Yeah, just go slow. Just go slow and really listen to your body, really listen to your body. And I think one of the hard things about this journey is we don't have black and white, paint by numbers idea of how to get through it. We don't know, like, do I hold for a week? Is that the best thing? Do I keep going even though it's getting uncomfortable? And there's no evidence one way or the other to support a black and white cookie cutter paint by numbers experience for everybody. So please listen to yourself, listen to yourself, listen to your body, and try to go at your own pace. And congrats. Oh my gosh, my friend, to go from 3 milligrams down to 0.5, you're a superhero. So, yeah, keep going. It's so good this side. It's so good this side being free. Okay, let's see. How do I drag this down? I'm not sure. I'm learning. I will do a little, video to learn better about the live, and I've hired a media expert, my gosh, she's amazing, who's gonna help me too. Let's see. I will eventually, level out. Yes. Oh, wait a second. I'm saying yes, hang on, and then, decrease. I usually drop, 4 years out having problems walking. Oh, I'm sorry, Wayne. It can happen. Valium fried almond. Yep. Yes, yes. Let me just and I'm gonna get back to, Married with Crypto in just a second. Yes, that is something to know that our symptoms are often one-sided. Yeah, and a lot of times it's on our right side. I'd say most people are affected on their right side, but many people feel like it's their left side. Most people right, some people, I should say, not many, some left, but we don't have that balance. It's not, it's just not a balance. It's not symmetrical. Usually one side is hit more than other. Okay, so back to Married with Crypto, and I can't stay on very long, very long. I just wanted to come in and just give this a test. As I said, I've been putting off doing live because I don't know how to do them, and you know, but I just said, "What the heck, Jen? Just just dive in. People need your help. So learn how to do lives. And I'm going to start doing more of them in 2023. And I will post when I'm going to go live. And if you do need help on a more ongoing basis, I do have my support group, which is great. But you asked about will you stabilize at point 0.5? Yes or no? Every journey is so unique. Some people find that they'll hit a plateau and then their symptoms won't they won't get any new symptoms. They won't get any more intense. They'll just have what they have the rest of the ride down. Some people won't have that experience. They will find that, excuse me, they'll get new symptoms or they'll get an intensive, more intense symptoms at the lower they go. So I can't guarantee you that you'll hit a plateau and, everything will just stay the same. Everybody's different. But here's what's really important. I mean, it's really important. If you've listened to any of my videos and you've heard me talk about state driving story, your autonomic nervous system, it's going to be really critical for everybody, not just married with to crypto, to just observe the negative thoughts and feelings coming in because they're being generated by your autonomic nervous system because state's driving story. So we need to try to stay cautiously optimistic and stay grounded in the present moment and not worry about what we may or may not experience tomorrow or even in the next little bit of time in the day that we're in. Easier said than done, I know, but we need to really work at just observing the negative stuff that bubbles up because we're in benzo withdrawal and state's driving story. So do your best to just stay cautiously optimistic and stay in the present moment and use all of your skills, to stay in the present moment. And I hope that's helpful. Let's see. Okay, answered that. Let's see. Like I had a damn yes, 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 yes. And I always tell people, I'm not a licensed MD. I'm not even a licensed therapist. I have my doctorate. I didn't want to get licensed. I got trained from Coach University to be a coach. I love everything about coaching. But I wanted my doctorate in psychology. And then I think what's really has helped me the most is my postdoctorate studies in social neuroscience. Like, yes. And then, of course, to help this community, my lived experience. Um, but so I'm not an MD. I never claimed to be. I try really hard to walk that moral and ethical and legal line of staying in my lane as a coach. But I always tell people, feel free to go get your symptoms checked out so that you can put your mind at ease that you haven't had a stroke or this or that or whatever. And then, when they don't find anything, then we can more comfortably rest our hat on that peg that says benzo withdrawal/bind. But do know that we get very often this asymmetrical impact on our bodies, that one side is affected far more than the other. And those stroke-like sensations, I've never had a stroke. I hope I never have a stroke, but it certainly felt like what I would assume a stroke or an aneurysm would feel like. I had that often. especially after my cold turkey, and it's really common. Okay, I'm just going to answer these last few, and then I've got a whole bunch of stuff on my list of to do today. But I'm so glad that I popped in. It just okay. If you don't know me, if you've never worked with me, or you're not in my support group, you just let me just tell you right now, I cry easily. I think being through benzo withdrawal has just opened my heart up so much, and I hear so much suffering that I wear my emotions on my sleeve. And I just want to tell you, even if you're a total stranger, you've never worked with me, you've just watched videos or read something, or you're just now finding me, I love you. You have no idea how much I love you because I know how much you're suffering. I really, truly do. And I'm here for you. This is why I do the work that I do. I'm so passionate about trying to help people navigate this. So, just as a reminder, you're all going to get well. You really will. This is a season. It's just a season. You're going to get well. And you just have to keep going and, do your best and educate yourself. And I'm, 2023, I've been in this community 12 years. And I don't know why it took me so long to get comfortable doing videos, but you got me. 2023, I'm going to roll out a whole bunch. So keep your eyes peeled. I really want to support this community. It's my lifelong dream that one day I won't have a job in the community, not because I quit, but because there's no need, that people are no longer being damaged by doctors with these medications. Let's see what else. How can I taper safely? Marge, look at the Ashton manual. You don't have to cross over to Valium as she suggests. You can, get off your benzo unless it's Xanax. You might want to move over to a longer acting benzo. But if you do, you have to know that Valium is much weaker. So you have to, do some math there. You just need to go slowly. Ashton manual is kind of the gold standard, but it's too aggressive and fast for some. So you go slow. You just go very, very slow. Plant-based diet, eat right, get enough exercise, not too much, reduce your stress, and learn about the fourth cornerstone of Love Well, which is, I educate my support group on all these things. We talk about solutions all the time, and just go slow and you should be okay. Let's see. When do you know for sure you were healed? You just know. You just know. I can't tell you it's this, look for this, you're going to know. I promise. Trust me, you will know. And I want to say this is thank you so much for the question. This is a great time to say, when you start to feel like you're healed, take it easy. Don't jump in. At 3 years off, I knew I wasn't completely healed, but I was so tired, of not being able to function and to work. And so I taught a course on the neuroscience of creativity at Stanford University, y'all. I've never taught college level, let alone at a prestigious college like Stanford. But I was just so frustrated, and I dove in way too soon, and I paid the price. I had an intense setback at 3 years because I was just doing too much. So easy does it. Easy does it. And my CNS is so damaged, even 4 years off. What can I do, if anything? Calm it down. Still have gabapentin to taper. Best thing, I'm not a doctor, so take this with a grain of salt. But in my humble opinion, from what I know in the benzo community, get off the gabapentin slowly. And I think you're going to see more healing. And please embrace those four cornerstones, please. They're amazing. They're just so amazing. And me too was told, yep. And why is sugar night such a crucial thing to cut out? Because it's really excitatory and it's so unhealthy. But good sugars that are found in fruits and vegetables, you're eating the whole fruit. You're not juicing it, because that'll just spike your, boom, everything. Like in 10 seconds, it hits the bloodstream so quickly. But if you're eating an apple, an orange, carrots, watermelon, whatever, that's fine because you're getting the fiber. But just all processed foods aren't good for us. We weren't designed to be eating sugar. It's a man-made food. It's processed and it's pretty excitatory. And I love you too. Oh, Cindy, you'll make me cry. You guys, you don't know. You just, You don't know how much a stranger can love you. We're like the Marines, you're instant family, and I'm in recovery, so anybody that tells me, they're in AA or they're in recovery from a true addiction. Mine was alcohol. I was chemically dependent on my benzo. It's just instant family. And the minute I hear somebody is, in benzo withdrawal, you're instant family. My heart just goes, boop, come on in. So I love you guys more than you know. And thank you for your help. You're so welcome. Thank you. It is helpful. I'm so glad. Dr. Jen, hey, thank you for everything. You're so welcome. And it's been 66 months, cold turkey, still benzo belly. Yep, nerve pain. It'll get better. It'll get better. I promise it'll get better. 4 cornerstones of well-being. They're going to help. It'll get better. All right. To everyone in the chat, how sweet of you. All right, you guys, thank you. All right, I know a little. I will report back to my media professional who's helping me, really just she's helping with all the professional stuff, how to make the thumbnails in Canva and just all the ins and outs. But mostly she's holding my hand. She's got an amazing media company. I mean, what is she, 24, 25? I mean, I just love her like a sister. And so she's helping me. So 2023, yeah, more videos. So I really want to hear, what do you guys need? What topics? Do you want me to talk about intrusive thoughts, burning skin, burning mouth, the insomnia, the adjunct medication, the depersonalization? What do you need help with? Or do you just need a video where I just look at you and tell you how much I love you and that you're safe, you're healing, you're going to recover? Tell me what you need. I am your servant. I will post as many videos as I can for you all. So thanks for letting me dive in. I can't tell you, I was really nervous to start because I haven't done this before. And I don't want to look like didn't want to embarrass myself, putting myself out there into the world. So each and every one of you that are in the chat, thank you for making it so comfortable for me. Really appreciate it. And so now I know I can talk to my media person, learn a little bit more about how to go live a little bit better, get some better background. And that's pretty blinding over there with the heater. And my poor Fern, my Boston Fern, needs a little TLC. I got a suitcase over there because I'm getting ready to do some traveling, and my poor daybed frame isn't put together. So I know my background's not super professional, but I have a hunch you guys really don't care. I think what you really want is to just hear somebody who really loves you and understands you and cares about you. And that, my friends, is me. All right, I'll quickly see. And then the brain pain. Yes. Okay. I will do. Appreciate you to describe how you healed. Oh, okay, I can do that. It's a long story. Yep. I'm gonna take a nice hot bath. Yeah, take the hot bath, but don't put any Epsom salts in it. The magnesium can rub us up. And Frank, thank you for coming. You're so welcome. All right, my lovelies. Thank you again. This was so super helpful for me to kind of pierce that veil of resistance and a little bit of anxiety about going live. So thank you. Like I said, I'm on fire for helping, and 2023 is gonna rock for help, for more videos. And I'm rolling out a course, for the medical community. So, and know if you need help, I've got my one-on-one sessions. I know I book out, in advance a bit, but I am here, and we have the most positive, wonderful support group. You get to see me, hear me 3 days a week for about 45 minutes, sometimes to an hour. And if you can't make the session, it's 9 o'clock Pacific. It's always recorded, but we have all these free classes, yoga and stretching and Tai Chi and Qigong and arts and crafts that develop the brain. And we've got someone now teaching journaling as to how to heal with journaling and so much more. So if you really need help, come and join us in the support group. We'd love to have you. All right. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy healthy New Year. Keep an eye out. I'm definitely going to be back, and let's close as we always do. Are you ready? Let's all say it together. I am safe. I am healing. I will recover. One more time. I'm safe. I am healing. I will recover. I promise this is just a season. I know it's a hard one, and it can be a long one, but spring is coming, my friends, and it's so good on this side. You have no idea yet. It's so good, and each and every one of you, you're gonna get here. Take good care. Thanks again for holding my hand and letting me do this live. Thanks.